nestled between the rugged Italian coastline and the mountains. Genova, also known as Genoa, stands as a timeless symbol of maritime power, cultural fusion, and history. Known as La Superba, which means the proud, this vibrant city once ruled the Mediterranean as a dominant naval republic, rivaling Venice and Pisa. But Genova's story stretched far beyond its impressive port and towering architectures. From its ancient roots as a small Ligurian settlement to its rise as a global trading hub, Genova's influence has echoed through centuries of exploration, art, and innovation. So join me as I explore the fascinating history of Genova, a city where the past and the present sail together through the tides of time. Of course, my day started in Genova at one of the beautiful plazas around the corner, Piazza De Ferrari, where we had wonderful brioche and focaccia, fresh orange juice and espresso, and also had to pay for 2 glasses of water that we asked for individually. Perhaps because we asked if they had croissant, which got them very upset, or maybe it's just a norm. Please tell me in the comment section if I'm exaggerating. But really, this plaza is beautiful. Now heading to the historical center. All the buildings and structures looks like a museum with legendary work of art at every corner. Genova's historical center is one of the largest medieval old towns in Europe and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is a dense maze of narrow alleys called carughi, opening suddenly into small squares lined with Renaissance palaces, Baroque churches, and traces of the city's maritime power. One of the main and the most important streets at the historical center is Via Garibaldi. Also known as Strada Nuova, is a Renaissance avenue built in the 16th century, famous for its grand palaces of the Genoese aristocracy. Many of them are part of the Palazzo De Ferrari system, which includes Palazzo Rosso, Palazzo Bianco, Palazzo Doria Tursi, which is now a museum. Some other important areas at the historical center include Via San Lorenzo, Via del Campo, and Carughi. The Via San Lorenzo leads to the Cattedrale di San Lorenzo, the Gothic Romanesque cathedral with striped marble facade and treasure museum, which include the sacred bowl, once believed to be the Holy Grail. Via del Campo is a street associated with Genoese songwriter and singer Fabrizio De André. The street is popular for its shops and local character. Carughi, which are the narrow alleys, is the medieval heart of Genova Historical Center. Winding alleys like Vico dei Libri and Via di Caneto e Lungo are full of small shops, trattorias, and historical traces. Piazza De Ferrari. This central square, with a monumental fountain, bordered by the Palazzo della Borsa, which is the stock exchange, and the Carlo Felice Opera House, is another massive important part of the historical center of Genova, and it is often considered as the heart of the city, where the historical center and the modern business district meet. It's one of the most recognizable landmarks of Genova and a natural meeting point for both locals and visitors. The central fountain, which was built in the year 1936, dominates the square. It is illuminated at night and often becomes a backdrop for events, celebration, and concerts. Some other notable structures at this plaza includes the Palazzo della Borsa, which is the stock exchange market, Carlo Felice Opera House, which is the city's main opera house, originally built in the year 1828 and reconstructed after the World War II. Palazzo Ducale, Palazzo della Regione Liguria, and many more. This plaza is also connected to Via Garibaldi and Via San Lorenzo. Now, it's time to try the street food on the streets of Genova. Genova's street food scene features savory features like panissa, focaccia, and fricote, along with seafood dishes like Italian fish and chips, which better explain the location of the city near the Mediterranean Sea. We tried the mix of everything so that we do not miss out on anything, and it's really, really nice. We also tried some prosciuttos and focaccia, which is very yummy. Then I decided to balance everything up with a taste of spirits to continue my day. The best place to enjoy Genova street food, in my own opinion, is the food market right beside Porto Antico. Here you get the best of Genova street food experience with a lot of restaurants to choose from. The Porto Antico of Genova is one of the city's most lively areas. Designated by the architect Lorenzo Piano in 1992 for the Expo celebrating Christopher Columbus. It combines history, culture, leisure, and food right by the seaside, making it a top destination for both locals and visitors. Città dei Bambini e dei Ragazzi is a hands-on, interactive science and tech center for kids aged from 2 to 12, featuring sensory experiences. Biosphera. This futuristic glass and steel bubble house is another place to explore at Genova's Porto Antico. It's a mini tropical ecosystem with over 150 plant and animal species, including colorful parrots, fish, and lush vegetation, powered by advanced temperature and humidity control systems. Boat tours and whale watching is another mind-blowing experience you can explore. Set sail from Porto Antico for scenic boat trips. This experience is great for families and nature lovers. It's a great way to see Genova and surrounding towns like the Cinque Terre. It is advised to make better inquiries because some of these services are not available at all days. The Galleon Neptune is another impressive thing to explore at Porto Antico de Genova. Often referred to as the second Galleon Neptune, this majestic replica of a 17th century Spanish galleon is not just a static exhibit. It is a piece of living history that transports visitors back to the age of sail. It was built for Roman Polanski's pirates, but now serves as attraction for the city, and you can explore it for small fee. Having a walk in the evening at the old port is another beautiful thing to do. You get to see ships departing from the port and beautiful sunsets. The astonishing view of the city sitting on the mountain towards the Mediterranean Sea is a beauty to behold. Wander the bustling waterfront, lined with shops, cafes, bars and eatery, perfect for a leisurely passeggiata. With its proximity to the historical center, it is an ideal starting point for exploring winding carriages and local gems. The iconic Palazzo San Giorgio is a living chronicle of Genoa's civic ambition, maritime might, economic innovation, and artistic grandeur. From detaining one of history's greatest explorers to hosting one of Europe's most sophisticated early banks, it was built around the year 1257 as the city's first civic building, separate from church authority. Porto Antico is the vibrant heart of Genoa's transformation, where centuries of maritime history meet modern culture, entertainment and leisure. Whether you are exploring one of Europe's top aquariums, taking in panoramic view from the Bilgo lift, boarding a private ship, or simply strolling along the waterfront, the area offers something for every traveler. Its mix of museums, sea views, family attraction, and open-air events makes it not just a historical landmark, but a dynamic public space that captures the spirit of Genoa's innovation, storied and full of life. It is a perfect place to begin or end your visit to Genova. And that wraps up our unforgettable trip to Genova, a city that truly surprised us with its rich history, vibrant culture, and a stunning view of the Ligurian Sea. From wandering through the narrow carriageway to tasting fresh pesto in its birthplace and soaking in the golden sunset at the harbor, Genova is a hidden gem that definitely deserves more love. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on the next adventure. Do you have any question about Genova or you're planning a trip of your own? Drop them in the comment section and I'd love to help. Thanks for coming along for the ride, and as always, keep exploring, stay curious, and you will see you in the next one. Ciao for now.